My name is Kieran. Welcome to another World Cup Daily. And tonight, on the bit of a roundup, really, I haven't talked about the World Cup for quite a while, so I'm going to round up what was happened since we last spoke. Obviously, the biggest story of the day: England go through to the knockout stages of the FIFA World Cup 2018 with an emphatic 6-1 victory over Panama, and we're going to talk about that very, very shortly indeed. And that's sort of the main story, really. Welcome, Connor. Welcome to the stream, mate. Thanks for joining. Yes, VAR as well is the main topic as Portugal and Spain go through to the round 16, and with them, Russia and Uruguay as well. So we already know 4 teams are going through to the round of 16. Russia, Uruguay, Portugal and Spain. Really the teams that we kind of expected that were going to go through to the next round. Welcome, Liam. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. If you have just joined, please leave a like. I would appreciate it. But yeah, in this stream, we're going to be talking about all things World Cup, kind of rounding up what has happened since I've last, done a video like this. And also you guys leaving your opinions, one of the most, if not the most important parts of the show as well. But we're going to get into it. So to round up today's action, Russia and Uruguay go through, but Uruguay absolutely batter Russia 3-0. And it does mean that Russia go through to the round of 16, but they do go through as group runners-up rather than group winners, and Uruguay go through as the group winners. So Uruguay will be facing Portugal, and Russia will be facing Spain. But that was not even the biggest story, because the night fixtures, the 7 o'clock fixtures at the World Cup, some would say absolutely farcical. Some would say it was ridiculous, and I think I'd have to agree. To be honest with you, I have not seen anything like it, and since the introduction of VAR, it hasn't really made the decisions clear. It hasn't really cleared anything up for me. All it has done is created more things for people like me to talk about, which is good. But I don't think it really has done its job in terms of clearing things up. Yes, in some situations it gets it right, and when it does, that's fantastic. But I think in that game, the Portugal game tonight, I mean, there was just too much stoppages. It was the nightmare game for VAR, I think. Really, if you're going to have an advert for VAR, you'd want to keep that well behind closed doors. You would not want to show anyone that if you were trying to advertise VAR. And it was just an absolute shocker of a match, really, for the technology. I think 3 or 4 times within the match, the referee checked the video, and also the VAR team. It was just chaos. It was absolute chaos out there. It really was. BHFC News 07, welcome to the stream, pal. Thanks for joining. I'll be interested to hear what you guys have to say. I already know Connor says, feck that ref. Yeah, I know. The referee does have to play a part. I agree. I think the referee wasn't strong enough, and especially for that penalty at the end. I'm sorry, but if you think that's a handball, I just could not believe he gave that. I was thinking, Jesus, I really couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. If Iran had scored that chance just afterwards, imagine the absolute calamity, the absolute meltdown that would have ensued from all football fans, not just Portugal fans, but all football fans in general. The fact that Portugal would have been out if Iran had scored. I mean, that is absolutely mental. I'm just gonna shut the window here, guys. Do apologise. Letting all the flies in. But yeah, I mean, it was absolutely ridiculous. Really was ridiculous. And then the Ronaldo penalty, yeah, I think he got that one right. But Ronaldo missed a penalty in that game as well. I mean, it proves he's human. Ronaldo and Messi at the World Cup, both missing gilt-edged penalties, which, what can you say? What can you say? So, it proves they're human, but obviously Ronaldo can still laugh because he has 4 goals. Messi has none at the tournament. But luckily for Portugal, it still means they go through by the skin of their teeth. And I think Iran can, be pleased with their efforts. Obviously losing to Spain, but getting a win and a draw in the World Cup for Iran, pretty decent. So fair play to Iran. They get my seal of approval. But the Spain-Morocco game was also very, very interesting indeed. Obviously finished 2-2, which meant that Spain went through in that game. But I mean, I tell you what, Morocco were in front twice in that game. I mean, could you believe that? I think if we were all predicting that, I don't think anyone predicted that at the start of the game, that Morocco would lead twice in the game. You know, two decent goals actually, really, against Spain. But, you know, Spain were able to pretty much have instant replies to those goals. Iniesta for the first goal. I mean, he's what, 36, 37 years of age, but he can still play absolutely wonderfully when he wants to. Welcome, ManUnitedMax. Welcome to the stream, mate. How are you doing? If you want to go check out his channel, his link is in the description down below, so go and check out if you haven't already. But I just thought it was, I mean, the Spain game as well, it was really exciting. I mean, I'm happy that all this is going on because the World Cup is just such an exciting tournament, and, you know, I'm just really, really enjoying it this year. But then, obviously, Spain were able to counter Morocco, and in the dying embers of the game, Iago Aspas, the coolness, the composure to backheel it into the back of the net. Unbelievable. He's 33. Well, I do apologise, guys. Do apologise. I overestimated that. I thought he was older, but still, he's still decent for his age as well. BSFC News says football's coming home yet. I will talk about that obviously now, actually. I think it's a good point as you brought it up. England scoring 6 goals in a game. When was the last time we could say England scored 6 goals in a World Cup game? But not even a World Cup game, just any game in general. When was the last time that happened? Unbelievable indeed. And I was just so impressed with them. So impressed. You know, obviously, you know, it is only Panama at the end of the day. We have to say that. You know, Panama really have been probably one of, if not the weakest side in the competition, really. You know, brushed aside by Belgium 3-0, who, let's be honest, could have had much more goals. But, you know, England did the job. 5-0 up by half-time, unbelievable. And it meant that England, an England player in the form of Harry Kane, tops the World Cup scoring chart with 5 goals. I mean, I've never watched a major tournament where any England player has got 5 goals. So, you know, fair play. You know, it is probably my best England tournament so far. And if we do get past the round of 16, it will be the best England tournament I've ever watched. Which is great because I've only ever watched absolute calamity. So hopefully this is a turn up for the books. Hopefully this is a bit better. So yeah, I mean, are you guys going to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below? What you thought of England and what you think of England's chances. For me, I'm still thinking quarterfinals. I'm not going to let myself get, you know, I'm not going to let myself get ahead of myself because after that Iceland game, you never know. You know, you never know what's around the corner because I was thinking with that Iceland game, it's absolutely destroyed my confidence in England and just the repeat disappointments. I don't want to get my hopes up because England, it seems that it's the hope that kills you. It really is the hope that kills you. And I'm just, you know, I'm taking every game as it comes. Hopefully, you know, that Belgium game, I'm really looking forward to it, you know, because both teams are qualified. No pressure. We can go out there and see a really good game of football between two very, very decent sides. Two good sides which are really on form in the competition. So I think it's going to be an absolute cracker a game. And to be honest with you, I don't think it matters too much whether we finish first or second. So, I mean, obviously you want to keep the momentum going. And Gareth Southgate in a recent interview said that he wants to keep the momentum going and all we want to do is win games, which I kind of agree with. You know, the World Cup and tournaments are a lot about momentum, and it's a very, very good point from Gareth Southgate. I definitely think he makes a good point. So, yeah, I think I'd love to see a win against Belgium, but obviously some saying our path to the final would be much easier if we got to if we qualified second in the group. But that's only as the groups stand. If the groups change and things like that, then maybe that will change. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to make this video because I wanted to sort of catch up with you guys. Wanted to kind of get your opinions and thoughts and things like that. I was going to go live at 9, but my phone was out of charge, which very silly mistake by me, very silly mistake, but what can you do? But anyway, guys, I want you guys to leave all your thoughts on today's action and all the action so far in the World Cup. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, feel free to subscribe to all the channels in the description down below as well. And thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm going to end it now. Thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow's games: Argentina, Nigeria, Iceland, Croatia, France, Denmark, and Australia versus Peru. So some decent games in there for for us to divulge for tomorrow. But thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in a bit.